Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to Jakesafc. As always, big up to everyone who's been interacting with the channel, liking the vids, subscribing to your boy, and letting me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And it's that time of the day, that time of the week, that time of the hour, that time of the minute. Brentford versus Arsenal match preview, and it's gonna be a late kickoff, 8 p.m. tomorrow evening. And coming into this game, we could be at the start of the game, going into the Brentford game, we could be 3 points, only 3 points ahead of Manchester City because they'll be playing Fulham later on tonight, and you'd think that that's a game that they should probably go on to win. So the pressure's gonna be on us tomorrow evening. I mean, the gap was 9 points at the end of the game against Sunderland. We thought that if Liverpool could do us a favor in that game, we probably should have the gap could have probably stayed at that 9 points or maybe 8 points if they managed to get a draw. But it's 6 points now, and if City win today, it's gonna be 3 points by the time we play tomorrow. So massive game for us, bro. Massive game for us. The pressure is gonna be on us, and Brentford away is not an easy place to go to. We've seen the results they've gotten this season at their home ground. They've beaten Liverpool. They drew with Chelsea. I'm sure there's many other results. There's many other results. There's many other big results that they've gotten against the bigger teams. So not an easy place to go. So it's gonna be a big game. It's gonna be a big game. And going into the team lineup, obviously Mikel Arteta in his press conference today, he mentioned that Leandro Trossard, Bukayo Saka, and Martin Odegaard are probably not going to be fit for this game. So we're going to go with that. I mean, the injuries are starting to rack up again, but the good thing is that we have a decent squad at the moment. So we're probably going to have to make some more changes into that starting 11. But let's get straight into it. Predicted 11. In goal, David Raya, no questions about it. Defense, right back, I'm going to go for Jurien Timber. Oh, one of the best defenders in the world, one of the best right backs in the world, would I rather. Um, Centre backs, William Saliba and Gabriel. Left back, I'm actually going to make a change here. I'm going to play Piero Hincapié. I'm going to bring him into the side. Obviously, Calafiori started the game against Sunderland over the weekend. I didn't even get to watch the game. I was a bit busy, so I didn't get to watch the game. But from what I was hearing about Calafiori's performance, is that he was very shaky defensively. We know going forward he's very good, but then defensively, apparently he was very shaky during that game. And obviously, Hincapié came in for him in the second half. So I'm going to go for Hincapié, man. The past few games I've seen from Hincapié has been brilliant, especially the game against Chelsea last week in the Carabao Cup. And since he's come to Arsenal, he's been brilliant, man. So gonna play Hincapié on that left back spot. In the midfield, I'm gonna go for Declan Rice, and I'm gonna keep the same midfield that started against Sunderland. So I'm gonna go for Declan Rice, Martin Zubimendi, and Kai Havertz in the number 10. On the right hand side, I'm gonna go for Noni Madueke. There's no many two options. There's no many options we have on that right hand side at the moment because Saka is injured at the moment, and obviously um, Ethan Wanyeri is out on loan at Marseille. So, and Max Dowman, who's played in that right wing spot a couple of times this season, is also out for the game. So, really and truly, one of the only options we have on that right hand side is Noni Madueke. But yet again, like I keep saying every week, need a big performance from him because he can easily jink past a player. He can easily skin a player. But as soon as he gets into the box, the end product is not there. So needs some improvement from him. But I'll start him on the left wing. As I said at the start of the video, um, Leandro Trossard is probably not going to be fit for this game. So we're going to have to make a change on that left wing spot. And I would actually go for Eberechi Eze in the left wing spot because you could say Martinelli can stand in that position, but I feel like in the Premier League, Martinelli is better when he comes off the bench. Martinelli, when he starts, his performance is flatter to deceive when he starts. But off the bench, once the players start to get tired, once the opposition players start to get tired, he can capitulate. He can capitulate on that. He takes advantage of that with his pace. And like we've seen in the like we saw in the Sunderland game over the weekend, like we saw in the Man City game early in the season, we've seen many situations where Martinelli's come off the bench and he's made an impact. The Leeds game a couple of weeks ago, came off the bench, got himself an assist, and probably should have scored. But as I said, I'm going to go for a Brechi Eze. And in the second half, if you need to make a change, then you could put Martinelli on that left wing spot or even in the right wing spot because we've seen him play in that right wing spot a couple of times this season. So yes, left wing, I'm going to go for Eze. Up front as a main striker, Victor Gyökeres been on form the last couple of games since the turn of the year. Actually, you'd say since January, he's got himself like is it 6, 7 goals, 6, 7 goals in I don't know how many games, and he's on form. One of the best, one of the most informed players, one of the most informed strikers in the league right now, and he's firing at the moment. So I'd like to see the main man himself, Victor Gyökeres, up front. Hopefully, he gets himself another couple of goals tomorrow night. But yes, that's my 1 to 11. Um, in terms of the score prediction, I'm actually going to go for 2-1 Arsenal win. As I said, not an easy game. The Gtech Stadium, not an easy place to go to, but we have a decent record at Brentford Stadium. We've won three of our last four games over there. We obviously lost 2-0 at our first game there. That's when they got promoted into the league a couple of years ago. We lost 2-0. Then the year after, we slapped them up 3-0. Remember when Fabio Vieira got himself that lovely goal. And then the year after, we beat them 1-0, Kai Havertz late winner. And last season, we beat them 3-1. So coming into this game, our record is very good at the GTX Stadium, as I said. So not an easy game. They have some very good players in Igor Thiago. They've got former Liverpool player Jordan Henderson. Dango Tara is on form. And the good thing for us is that Kevin Schade, who's been in very good form this season, is suspended for this game. So that's going to benefit us quite a lot because he's been on fire this season. So regardless of that, as I said, 2-1 Arsenal win. We must win because we just have to keep on winning. Let's not worry about what Man City are doing. Like I said in the game against Sunderland, we just have to do our job. As long as we do our job, as long as we win all our games, then we win the league. It's as easy as that. Let's not worry about what Man City are doing, bro. They're the ones who are chasing us. So regardless of how the Man City game goes on tonight, whether they win, whether they lose, whether they draw, we just have to win tomorrow because it's as easy as that, bro. We just have to win. Extend that gap. Just keep on winning and we'll win the league. So yes, as I said, that's a match preview. You lot let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of the starting lineup. Oh yeah, new Chelsea fans. You guys drew 2-2 to Leeds yesterday after being 2-0 up. So you guys can hold that, man. Always gonna slap it on Chelsea, man. So you guys can hold that, you Chelsea fans. Big up Mike every time, big up Grass. Make sure you check out Mike's channel, MK Zeno CFC. Subscribe to the boy, but make sure you cook him in the comments about his team. So you all that, you Chelsea fans, and big up everyone, as I said. Love.